Morning. It is pretty mild out there, but for quite a few of us, it's also very wet and windy. We've got warnings in place for the weather today. Heavy rain spreading steadily northwards through the morning. Much of eastern England staying dry until late in the day, but further west, wet and windy really sums up the conditions. As I said, we've got warnings in place. The winds have been strengthening through the night, very gusty around the coast of Wales, the east coast of Northern Ireland, gusts of 50, 60 miles an hour, maybe close to 70 miles an hour in exposed locations. Those kind of winds could cause some disruption, creating some power issues, staying very windy throughout the morning, only slowly easing this afternoon. The wind warning also in force around the coast of southwest Scotland, but we also have rain warnings in place across Scotland, across the southwest and a little further north too for Perth and Kinross, Angus and parts of Aberdeenshire. The rain, once it's set in, will last for a good part of the day. So a very wet day here. That rain will creep away from Wales, spreading into the Midlands and easing off as it works its way across northeast England too. East Anglia and the southeast generally staying dry until late in the afternoon. The western areas that are starting soggy will turn a bit brighter come the afternoon. The wind's easing a touch, but nevertheless it is going to stay pretty windy throughout, and that will have an impact on the feel of the day because it is going to be mild. We're starting in double digits and we'll quite widely get up into the teens with a bit of sunshine. Could easily reach 15, maybe even 16 Celsius, but perhaps not feeling all that warm because of the strength of the wind. Now the winds will continue to ease a little through the evening and overnight, but it's still going to stay pretty gusty. Bit of a question mark about how much rain we get through the evening across East Anglia and the southeast and how long it lingers. It could well pep up and stick around into Saturday morning here. Showers will continue to feed into northwest Scotland, but elsewhere, many places having a dry night tonight. There'll be some clearer skies as well, but still reasonably mild, not quite as mild as the night just gone, but still for many we are quite a few degrees above freezing to start Saturday. Many then will start Saturday dry and fine, and overall a much drier day, but question marks remain about this rain across East Anglia in the southeast. Potentially quite a soggy start here tomorrow morning. It may take a while for that rain to pull away, but it should clear, and then much brighter skies for most places. A few showers developing over Wales, the Midlands and southern England, and we'll keep some showers on the brisk wind across northwestern areas. But for most, the wind's lighter tomorrow, more sunshine, much of the day will be dry. Temperatures at a degree or so down on today's values, but because the winds will be lighter and there'll be a bit more sunshine, I suspect it'll feel pretty pleasant with double digits almost across the board, and some spots in the south still getting up into the teens. The fine weather doesn't last as we see more wet and windy weather gathering out in the Atlantic. We lose one weather front from the southeast. Then there's the window for many of us on Saturday, but look at this low pressure system is going to pep up as it heads its way between the UK and Iceland, but these weather fronts moving in across the UK, and look at them squeezing together the isobars. That tells us it's going to be windy. So we've got warnings in place for the wind and for further rainfall because the ground has now been wetted up by the rainfall over recent days and to come today. There could be further issues from the wind and the rain on Sunday. So there are more warnings in place. More details on the weekend forecast in Honour's weekend full forecast. That's available on our YouTube channel. You can check out the warnings for yourself by getting our free app or checking out our website.